welcome Matthew Tate.
Oh, hello Tuscaloosa. How are y'all this evening, guys? It's good to be here. It's good to be here. I almost wasn't here tonight because my mom took birth control. It's good to be here, though. Little thing about me, guys, I've been trying to quit smoking recently. Been trying to quit smoking. I kind of have an unorthodox approach to that. Just every time I want a cigarette, I just masturbate instead. It's gotten me into some real trouble at my job. But I guess the management just doesn't take the no smoking policy as seriously as I do, guys. Ben and myself, this is actually our first stop on a tour we're doing called a Panda named Todd tour. And he and I recently, we were up in Nashville with some other comics, breaking a Guinness World Record. Oh, I'm in a room full of Guinness World Record holders. Holy shit, nobody told me in the event description. Oh well, so we were up in Nashville breaking a Guinness World Record for longest comedy show. It was 184 hours and 26 minutes. Why the 26 minutes? I don't know. I don't. But during that, we got sparse opportunities for sleep. And at one point, I had been up for like 3 days, and one of the volunteers on the show just gave me his house keys and was like, you and Ben, you can crash at my place. I gotta stay here though. And it was a really kind gesture, we were complete strangers, and he was like, here, just have my house. And it was great, I was psyched. I mean, it was a 4-bedroom house with only one of those bedrooms had a bed for some reason. So I was like, well, Ben, I guess we're doing this. A little bit weird sleeping with my buddy, but once you've been up for 3 days at a clip, it doesn't seem so bad. Until you realize that your tour partner is the world's worst snorer, guys. So I wound up giving up and getting up and taking his car keys and going out and trying to sleep in his car. Fun fact about an 83 Camaro, guys, the seats don't recline at all. So I'm just sprawled out across the front 2 seats with my back arched up awkwardly over the center console, 1 foot hanging out the window, 1 foot on the floorboards. I'm like, this is fine. I made the life decisions to get me here. I actually got a comfortable 5 minutes of sleep before I just sensed a disturbance in the force, guys, and I shot up awake, and that's when I saw this haggardly old lady she wasn't bald, but she was just leaning in the car window, and I wake up and she goes, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm sleeping, what are you doing? And she was like, why are you sleeping in your car? Are you homeless? I was like, no. And I tried to explain to her the insanity we were doing with the Guinness World Record show. And she was like, oh, do you have a cigarette I can buy off of you? And I was like, no, can you leave me alone? I'm trying to sleep. And I tossed the rest of my pack of cigarette at her head because I don't know how human interaction works at all. She's like, okay, sorry, walks off. I lay back down, try to go back to sleep. That's when she comes back and just opens the car door like it's her own damn car. And she goes, are you sure you're okay? Do you want some company? I was like, oh, I know what this is. No, I'm good. No. And she was like, why are you sleeping in your car again? And I didn't know how else to explain it to her, so I just flashed the badge that they gave to me to walk in and out of the show the whole week, thinking, this'll explain it. I was sleep deprived. And it didn't explain it because it was really dark outside, and she just went, she couldn't tell what the badge was, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, officer, I didn't know. It's the car door just struts off in her high heels. I started a profile on Tinder while I was up in Nashville for that show. Not because I was trying to get laid, I just really missed what beds were like. But I kept it going. I kept my Tinder profile when I moved back down here, and I recently got on my first Tinder date, guys. I recently went on my first Tinder date, and I lead a very busy lifestyle. I work 7 days a week between comedy and day job and volunteering at shows, and So I just invited her out to this show that I was working the merch table at, and I was like, well, I only gotta do this for like 5% of the show. The rest of the time we can drink this bottle of wine because it's a BYOB show and we can have a good time. How's that sound? She's like, yeah, sure. And then guess what, guys? She totally showed up. She totally showed up to this event that she didn't know about until I told her about it. She totally showed up with her date. And then we had a moment where we locked eyes, and I was still behind the merch table, and I just lost it. I was like, hey, for $10, would you like to buy a shirt? Or for $0, would you like to pretend you don't know who I am right now? And then I uncorked the bottle of wine and drank the whole thing in the space of about 10 minutes. Had to go before the show started to get another bottle of wine to anesthetize myself during a show that I couldn't laugh at because I was so fucking sad. And then I got in my car after the show was done and I drove home. And on the way home I decided, why don't I stop and get some Dairy Queen? I don't know, maybe because I'm lactose intolerant. That's a bad fucking idea. And now I feel like I'm gross and I'm crying into this fucking cheeseburger and this large fry, just questioning how I got here, and I feel gross and I feel like I'm going to die alone. So how'd the date go? It went so great, guys. It wasn't my first foray into online dating though. A few years back, I joined a dating site because I didn't want to be the last comedian to write a bit about online dating. I joined CougarLife.com, guys, CougarLife.com, because I like my women like I like my wine, aged and rich, and please take care of me, because comedy's not paying the bills. Gal and me, we start talking, right? We hit it off pretty well. She wants to meet up, see where things go from there. I didn't want to meet up at my place, because I still live with my mom, and they're the same age, and that would have been awkward. So we meet up at her place somewhere in rural Tennessee. I drive out there. It looks really nice from the outside, guys. It looks really nice. And so I go up and ring the doorbell. I'm like, this is happening. We're breaking this dry spell that began on January 9th of last year. And she invites me in, and I go in, and that's when I realized the inside of her house looked like a fucking episode of Hoarders. It was bad. I was like, I'm not about to let that stop me. Mama didn't raise no quitter. Matter of fact, she didn't raise me at all. See previous joke. Anyway, we go back to the bedroom to do the deed. She opens the door. A pile of laundry just unceremoniously tumbles onto the ground. I'm like, that's weird, but I'm not going to let that stop me either. We go and clear all the stuff off of her bed, go to do the deed, and I'm pleased to announce, guys, it lasted a whole 3 minutes. I'm a fucking champion! Yeah! And, I finish on her chest, as you do. And that's when she said, could you get me a towel so I can clean myself off? And I was like, yeah, of course, I'm a gentleman or some shit. And so I go over to the pile of laundry in the corner, and I'm looking for a towel, but I'm like, what is that smell? That's pungent. But I'm a man on a mission. I'm digging. I'm in there. Shirt, panties, shorts, socks. That smell is getting much stronger. Still looking for the towel. Washcloth. Why are there so many washcloths? That's not a towel. That smell is strong, guys. But that's when I found it. It's the towel. And I raised it up over my head like it was the dungeon relic from like a Legend of Zelda game. That's what I saw was underneath the towel, guys. It was a dead cat inside of a pizza box. I don't know what it is, if it was the shock, the overstimulation, or if I have some deep-seated issues that I need to resolve, but that's when I came again, guys. I call that one Schrodinger's cum. It's a theoretical physicist dick joke. You didn't think you were getting one of those tonight, did you? Alright, guys, just in closing, if you can't tell from my material tonight, I'm single. I'm very single. But I don't like to think that I'm sad or lonely or depressed. I like to think that I'm just holding out for the right lady. You know what I mean? You guys know we're all on the same page. Good. I'm talking about Serena Williams, guys. What a lady. What a lady. Anybody who's ever talked to me for more than 2 minutes probably thinks that I have what, what the psychologists call an unhealthy fixation on Serena Williams. But you know what? No. One day she's going to answer my Twitter DMs, and she's going to think all of my Photoshops of us together are really cute. She's going to realize we were meant to be together this whole time. Well, I was telling somebody about that. I was drinking with at a bar the other day, and he went, "Tate, you're crazy. That woman would crush you." Well, you know what, Todd? Maybe that's the way I want to go out. Maybe that's my game plan. Maybe that's how I want to die. Maybe I don't want to live until I'm in my late 60s suffering from cirrhosis and dementia, yelling at kids to get off of my porch, even though I don't have a porch because I don't have a house or a lawn or any of the above, because I'm living in a pay-by-the-week, because that's the sort of life decisions I've made. No, maybe I want to go out while I still have a gleam of hope in my eyes when I'm in my mid-30s and I'm in the shitty, seedy, questionably clean bed of a Motel 8, just chained to the bed with a ball gag in my mouth. And Serena Williams is there, because at one point we met each other. I went, "Baby, you can quit tennis now. I'm going to take care of us from now on. I'm going places." And she believed that shit? Why would you believe that? I'm a garbage human being. Have you met me? But she believed it. Now she's here in this situation with me, taking out her frustrations about her own bad life decisions out on me in a very aggressive and sexual manner. She's just on top of me, straddling me, riding me cowgirl style, very aggressively, and every time she falls back into me, she's breaking more and more of my bones because I'm 150 pounds soaking wet and too stupid to know what nutrition is, evidently. And then she starts choking me, right? She starts choking me because autoerotic asphyxiation is the only way I know how to feel anything anymore. You know, like Chester Bennington. And then as I start to turn as blue as a loaf of bread that you forgot in the back of your pantry for 12 damn years, and the light starts to go out from the edges of my eyes, I try to scream out with my last dying gasp, "I love you, Serena!" But it just comes out, Serena! You know, because of the ball gag. That's how I want to die, guys. Anybody who judges me for that doesn't even deserve the Lester Williams sister. Yeah. I'm not even talking about Venus. I'm talking about the third one. You know, the one you always see in the stands at the U.S. Open. I could have been somebody. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't, because you couldn't figure out how to put down the cake and pick up the racket. That's probably the most judgy thing I've ever said on a mic. Serena Williams, what a lady. Now I just want her to ride my face till I feel like I'm being waterboarded by the CIA, you know? I just want to do my best Pac-Man impression between them cheeks, you know, waka waka waka. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to rest in peace till I know what her butthole tastes like. I bet it tastes like cocoa butter and victory, guys. I think I'll call my next comedy album Cocoa Butter and Victory. But speaking of comedy albums, none of the material I did tonight was on the album that I have for sale right outside the door there. It's called I Drink Therefore I Am. It was recorded live at Maggie Meyer's Irish Pub in Huntsville. Not to toot my own horn, it's a good album. If you want to pick up a copy, they're 15 cents. Super big sale tonight, guys! They're $15 for a CD and digital combo. They're $10 if you just want the digital. They're also available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and Spotify if you just don't want to pay struggling artists, because Spotify doesn't pay. Alright. Okay, this is the last thing before I get out here. It's just a couple of little lighthearted riddles, because I feel like this set might have gotten dark and I don't want to leave you all this way. Hey guys, what's worse than finding a worm in an apple? What? 9/11. Hey guys, what's worse than 9/11? Nickelback. Hey guys, what's worse than Nickelback? It's my personal life decisions. Have you not been paying attention? Please welcome back your host, Paige McBride, everybody.